So yeah, we're going to start with Freedom Planet. The Messenger also came out today, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do that yet because I want to start Metal Gear for the MSX. So the title of the stream says "and more." That's just kind of a what if thing, really. Like if I have time to do that or if I'm feeling up for it. But I'm going to do this first. So a little bit of a background on this one before we start. I streamed this on PC a couple years ago, I think, and I actually really liked this game. It came out 2012, I'm tempted to say, 2013. It was quite a number of years back, actually. And it's basically a platformer with similar ideas from Sonic. It also borrows from some other games. I liked the game so much that I bought the indie box for it. Like, that's how much I liked this game. The indie box was something that used to be a thing, where you could buy physical boxed copies of certain indie games. Sadly, that doesn't exist anymore, but I do have the indie box for this. It's sitting on my shelf. In fact, one of the things that comes with, because it's not just the game, it comes with a number of physical goodies. It came with a wallet. I still use that wallet to this day. It's a nice little wallet. So there you go, fun fact. Hi Kiata, welcome to the stream. This game was also on the Wii U, like it got ported to Wii U, but I skipped on that one, so I'm kind of glad I did, now that it's on Switch, because I want everything on Switch now. Just bring me all the games on here. There is going to be a sequel to this game coming out in the next year or so, but it still hasn't happened yet. Also, this game's got voice acting, so I guess I'll just let you listen to it for now. Not sure how the audio mixing on the console version of this is.
Your floor isn't.
Well then, if death is what you seek, then I will gladly provide it!
There's no reason to be hostile, Your Majesty. In fact, you should be proud. Your son is moments away from inheriting the throne.
Dale!
I tried, Father!
What do you want with us?
How shall I explain this? I'm gifting your son with my knowledge. It will make him the most powerful ruler your world has ever known. And he will answer to no one but me.
Dead.
No! Murderer!
Prepare the Snatcher.
Press F to pay respects. Hi MSP.
A crisis has befallen our world. For centuries we have depended on the Kingdom Stone, but its strength is fading. It cannot keep up with our growing demand for energy. The Prince of Shuigang, poisoned with madness over the death of his father, has bred machines across the land to steal energy from other kingdoms. Tensions are growing, and I fear that war may be inevitable.
So there you go, that's the introduction to the game. So yeah, like I said, welcome to the stream everyone. Hope you're having a good day as usual. So the Switch version was published by Xseed, who have done some good stuff as well. They published a bunch of games. I'm not sure what they published on Switch, but they've been known to publish pretty decent games. I haven't heard them publishing indie games so much. They usually do like localized JRPGs and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool to see they're expanding to indie games. I wish I could change the audio mixing between the music and the voice, because to be honest, the voices are a little bit quiet compared to the music. Like, I had to keep adjusting the music and the the audio on my end just to make sure it wasn't too loud or too quiet. But whatever. I wonder if any Freedom Planet character will be in Smash. I don't think they have the same reach as Shovel Knight does. Like, if Shovel Knight is in Smash and he's not a playable character, then I don't think any other indie character is going to be even in Smash. So, there is a classic mode, which is basically all the levels without the story, but since we're kind of starting fresh, and I know this is a bit of a contentious mode because it's got some cutscenes with dialogue. The dialogue is probably not the best, but just for the sake of the story, we'll play it with the adventure mode turned on. So there will be a lot of me not talking so that you guys can hear this. There is plenty of gameplay though, like there's a lot of levels in this game. There's also multiple characters you can play as, so we'll be doing different characters after we complete the first playthrough. No. 3 days later in a valley to the east. There's our protagonists.
Where are you going? I have to make sure they're okay. Can't you be Little Miss Hero Pants some other time? Not a chance!
So you've probably seen that character, she's appeared in some other indie games. Most recently, a fighting game that I've shown you guys, Indie Pogo I think it was called, she appeared in. So yeah, right now we can only play as these two, but there's like 2 other characters you can unlock later on. So we'll start with Lilac because she's like the all-rounder. Carol's kind of the hard modes. Thankfully the initial cutscene is fairly short, so you get into the game right away, kind of. Once you get past this level though, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes, so just a forewarning on that. Also, for people who have not seen this before, you might notice a striking resemblance to a certain indie property by a little company known as Sega, a game called Sonic. You might have heard of it. Yeah, you probably haven't heard of it, it's not that popular. It's not purely Sonic though, there's like a bunch of other stuff that it kind of borrows from. Let me know if the audio mixing is okay, because I feel like the music is louder than the actual sound effects sometimes, and vice versa. That's one thing I've noticed straight away, is the audio mixing is not preferable, but I guess I'll deal with it. Like, the invincibility music sounds like 20% louder than the actual level music, so it's a little bit annoying that it kind of just blares like that, but whatever. But yeah, I remember hearing this getting ported to Wii U, and I thought about getting it, but the PC version of this game was still fresh in memory, and I also heard that the Wii U version of the game, initially when it launched, had a bunch of console crashing glitches and stuff, like they hadn't quite fixed all the bugs when they ported it to the Switch. So I'm not sure if the Switch version... What did I say, port to Switch? I meant port to Wii U. But I'm pretty sure the Switch version is probably more polished than that version of the game. Are you going to do Carol and the other characters? Yes, over time I'll be doing the other characters. Okay, that was weird. So yeah, it's kind of like Sonic, but you also have like melee combat. You can do an upper slash, you can do a dive kick. You also have like a dash attack that, if you've played Rystar, will look familiar to you. This attack. Oh yeah, there's collectible cards as well. I don't think I'll get all the collectible cards, but I'll collect ones that I happen to see. I don't know what purpose they serve, other than just for collectible sake. But yeah, I really like this game. This is a game... If it wasn't for the fact that the original Shovel Knight game came out the same year, this actually would have been my favourite indie game of the year. Like, it's that good to me. Which is saying something, because Shovel Knight, as you all know, is kind of a media darling of, like, the indie scene. And it still continues to be, like, many years after its release. So here's this giant enemy snake. And you attack as we point for massive damage. Well, that was quick. One thing I really liked about this game is that instead of like taking breathers where you like, you know how like in Sonic 3 you have like the clear screen and then it shows you like you can continue to the next act. And even though it's like one big level, it kind of has that moment where it needs to breathe for a moment. In this game, I think it's like all one big level with like very brief transitions between the areas. Like this, for example. And that's like, what, 1 second of your time? You have this, but you've never played it. This is like the 4th copy of this game I own now. Like on Steam, I bought it. And since then I bought it on Indie Box, which technically has 2 copies of the game. One Steam key and one physical DRM-free USB hard drive thingy. Flash drive, not a hard drive. So that's 3, and then this makes 4. I didn't buy this on Wii U. I kind of passed on that one. I think there might actually be 5 playable characters now. I think they added 1 more since the last time I played this. I recall that at the time I tried playing the game with the 4th playable character, but the 4th playable character was still in beta. But it must have been quite early beta, because when I tried playing it with my existing save file, it completely fucked up my save data, and I couldn't get it back. At which point I was like, yeah, I don't want to play this anymore, because I lost a bunch of progress and all my collectibles and shit. So that was the last time I played this. That was on Steam, like, 2.5 years ago. But you'll get to see me play that properly, since all that stuff is, like, no longer in beta. I don't want to say who those characters are for spoiler purposes, but we will see them in the story. Let's see if I can get that. I can't dash in a straight... Like, I can't dash straight upwards, I have to dash in a diagonal, so that's something I need to work with. Oh, right. That doesn't work. Nearly. That works. So yeah, unlike Sonic, you can actually swim in this. One thing I really like about this game is that the boss fights are really... In fact, we're coming up to a boss fight now, but most of the boss fights in the game are very bombastic. Like, I've heard people compare them to Gunstar Heroes and like how over the top they can be sometimes from a visual standpoint. It's always a nice treat for the eyes. Like the first boss, not so much, But you'll see some boss fights later that get a little bit on the crazy side, which is a good thing. Like, those are the most fun kind of boss fights. First boss is just the boss we saw halfway through the level. Just a harder version of it. But yeah, this game I believe started as a Sonic fan game, and they ended up making it into its own original game, Do Not Steal. I mean, let's be real, Lilac kinda does look like a Sonic OC, but it's different enough to be its own thing. Also, that's pretty cool, when you finish a boss you get like a slow-mo finish. Again, let me know if the audio mixing is okay, because sometimes the game can get very loud, and sometimes it can get very quiet.
How many chasers are left? Tell me.
Like I said, get ready for a whole bunch of cutscenes and dialogue now, before the next level.
You didn't say please.
Don't play games with me, duckling. Tell me.
Fine, be that way.
Shah! Where's that blasted snake mount? I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. I can do this all day. What is this hideous creature?
Stay back!
Oh no! The Duckman comes with me!
I'm not gonna let you eat him!
What? What the? Too easy.
Whoa, that was a close one. Thank you, Miss
Lilac.
Lilac.
Are you okay? I saw a huge explosion back there. You've been following me this whole time, haven't you? Duh.
I take it you know this guy.
Girl.
This girl?
She's like my tail, always right behind me. Carol the Wildcat, at your service. And this is Lilac.
Well, I'm Torque. I'm a shell duck.
I see they haven't redone any of the dialogue from the PC version of the game. Like, some of the lines could be done better. Like, I'm not an expert at voice acting, or I don't even do voice acting, but even I can tell some of these lines could be redone better.
Shell duck?
It's more of a nickname. I'm not exactly from around here.
So what are you doing out here? The skies haven't been safe for days.
Someone is about to steal the Kingdom Stone, and I have to stop them.
The Kingdom Stone? That's impossible. Yeah, only I could steal it. You wish.
Well, it's already happening. Marizawa's sending troops in disguise to the ancient temple. I have to warn them.
Carol and I are pretty fast. We could run over there for you.
Seriously?
Yup, I've got a motorcycle and she's a dragon. They're like super fast. Turn straight.
Well, it's worth a shot. Hurry over there before it's too late.
What about you?
I'll catch up with you as soon as I find all my stuff.
Right. Come on, Carol. General Gong!
You two again?
It's nice to see you, too. We have to talk to you. The Kingdom Stone is in danger.
Don't be ridiculous. Nothing gets past my nose.
Will you just listen for a minute?
What is the meaning of this?
We mean no disrespect. We're just
You
trying
heard
to...
what the general said. There's nothing to worry about.
I find it funny that they couldn't come up with a new animation for, like, Lilac bowing in respect, so they just made her duck instead. Just wanted to point that out.
But don't make me repeat myself.
Hi, Caleb.
Well, they sound like they know what they're doing. Why don't we just charge up and go home, huh? What do you say?
I don't know. I feel like they're hiding something from us.
It's an ambush!
Follow me.
Oh wait, this isn't the one with the really long cutscene. It's the next game, the next level, sorry. Like, after this level, you see like a super, super long cutscene that's like 5+ minutes. Let me turn the volume down just a tiny smidge. I feel like it gets really loud sometimes for some reason. I'm gonna stop pointing that out now, but audio mixing is not this game's strongest suit. So I take it you're familiar with this game then? Because this game, I do like this game, if you can't tell. I'm glad I held off on buying it on Wii U so I can get it on the Switch. I wonder if they fixed any of the original glitches in this game, because I know there's like some glitches where you can skip large parts of this level using these moving tiles. I don't know if they fixed that or if it's still broken. Oh yeah, if you're still watching, DJ, if you ever play this game, there is a mode that you can play without the cutscenes. Like, it's just going to be all the levels without any cutscenes or dialogue. It's called Classic Mode, so if you ever felt like playing this yourself, then that's the option for you, since you're watching all the story stuff happening. How many collectibles have I picked up so far? 3? I'm not going to get all the collectibles, but if I see one, I'll try going for it. A little bit of platforming puzzling here as well. But yeah, like I said earlier, Freedom Planet 2 is in the works. And I believe the engine's getting an overhaul and it's being worked on by Christian Whitehead, also known as the guy who brought us Sonic Mania. Like, he's not making the game, he's just making the engine for it. Because the engine for this game is not as polished as like that, as like Sonic Mania. So I'm looking forward to seeing how much better the game will play with him designing the engine for the game. We haven't heard about Freedom Planet 2 for a while, I think it's coming out next year. Oh, right. Oh, you can't roll into a ball like Sonic, right, okay. I think some characters can do that, but Lilac cannot. I think Carol can do it. Oh yeah, so there's 2 ways to beat this boss. You can beat it by attacking it, or... Just gonna have to wait for it to come over here. You can beat it instantly by doing that. The first time fighting that thing, I didn't realise you could actually kill it with that boulder. I thought it was just there for show. Oh, look, it's a Chaos Emerald. At least it looks like a Chaos Emerald. As if there weren't already enough similarities between this and Sonic. So you probably noticed that we've got a health bar at the top corner. It's represented by the red leaves. So we have a total of, I think, at most we have a total of 14 hits, but some attacks do more than 1 point of damage. I think it's 14? Yeah, 14. 2 points of damage per leaf on the counter. Unless my math is off. You think it's the Master Emerald, but it's not green. Like I said, I love how the stages like transition into each other without there being like technically there was a little bit of a breather there, but it had to like scroll down to the next area, but it felt like it was all like a seamless thing. I believe there's like a collectible up here. Yeah, there is. Oh fuck, I'm almost dead. Yeah, this game doesn't give you any warning if you're almost dead, but I see my health meter. It's sad how you barely get any views. I think your videos are amazing. Most of your subs are probably inactive. That's probably the case. I'm kinda used to it, really. YouTube's algorithm is certainly not helping me with any favours. I wonder if this glitch can still be obtained. Nah. I think they may have fixed that. Like, sometimes you can go right through the walls and it, like, zips you upwards. But they may have fixed that for the Switch version of the game. Like, in this game, I don't think you can get physically crushed by, like, obstacles. You just zip upwards to the nearest platform. So speedrunners usually use that to, like, skip parts of the level. Is that health? Oh no, that's a spring. Oh yeah, collecting 100 gems gives you a 1-up as well. Have you seen Mighty Magiswords? I've heard of it by name, but I've not actually seen it. It's like a Cartoon Network show, isn't it? A little secret up here. And yes, there's elemental shields as well. I'm not sure what this one does. I don't think it's electricity. Oh, nice. That's something we can use at the end of the level for bonus stuff. I keep thinking if you go down a deep incline, you can press down to roll. You can't do that in this game, at least not with Lilac, you cannot. Oh, I'm attacking the gem. I thought I was attacking its head. Wait, was there more over here? Oh, there was, right. Oh yeah, this is a fun room. You might think, oh well, this is not too bad. The spikes are not on the side you want them to be. Like, the spikes are not on the side you don't want them to be on. As soon as I activate this though, here come the spikes. I mean, it's not that hard really, you don't die from one hit like in Mega Man, but...
So, I needed to find my father's killer. Not like a couple traitors like yourselves would care.
I'd rather be called a traitor than a murderer.
The Scarves left us no choice.
And you've left me no choice.
This guy really does
Still
look like a
training,
Sonic
I
OC.
see.
You wanna fight? Come and get it!
I'd love to stay and dance, but Mayor Zhao's got a tight schedule. Besides, if something else is guarding this thing, I'd hate to be around when it wakes up.
You're insane, you know that? You're never gonna get away with it.
We'll see about that.
Original Spade, do not deal.
We'll never make it out.
But we should. Come on!
I like how Carol just completely disappears after the cutscene. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm hearing an RPG Maker sound effect in there. You guys hear that? I knew there was a card over there. It's a very lengthy arena. Sure you can.
Woohoo! That's how it's done.
That's like the best way to finish something off with a Shoryuken. Or that dash attack, whichever works for you. So yeah, we picked up a yin-yang symbol, which gives us a little bonus room, so we can get some extra lives and some extra elemental powers in here. there's also in-game achievements. Melee has been unlocked, which is a character you can play as. You won't be seeing her playable for a while, but we can see her in the next cutscene, I think.
Carol!
So yeah, get ready for 5+ minutes of cutscenes. There's going to be a lot to go through.
Carol! I'm over here. You made it out.
Your ear!
It's just a scratch. I'm fine.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Well, we better find Torque and get home so I can patch it up.
Well, this stinks. How are we gonna get more money?
We'll think of something. What I really want to know is why Spade is working for Mayor Zhao.
Buttloads of cash?
Well, Zhao might know something about the assassination, but that still doesn't explain what he needs the stone for. I have a bad feeling about all this. What?
Someone's following us.
What do you mean?
Wait. Someone with a shield pulled me out of the cave. It must have been her. Sorry about pouncing on ya. Hello?
Don't be scared. I promise we'll keep you safe.
Are you a dragon?
Yeah.
Can I touch your hair?
Huh?
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it's okay. I was just surprised is all. Go ahead. I won't hurt you.
It's like a rope.
Okay, this game got weird.
Yeah.
Maybe we can be friends.
Look at fucking Carol's face. Even she thinks that whole little part with touching the hair's weird. In fact, hang on. Let's get a close-up on that. If I can get a close-up on it. Hopefully OBS doesn't crash when I do this, because sometimes it does. Right, good it didn't crash. We need a good look at this sprite before we continue. Yep, there you go.
Sure.
I'm Mila. What's your name?
Lilac.
That's a pretty name.
Thanks. This is my friend Carol.
Hi. So, thanks for saving me back there. But what are you doing all the way out here? I was playing over here, and then those people came. They're not very nice. I'll say.
You know what? You can come to our secret hideout.
What? Really?
Yeah. Nobody knows where it is except us.
That sounds like fun!
The Kingdom Stone has been taken! Your Excellency!
By who?
Mayor Zhao. His pilgrimage to the temple was a cover-up!
This is troubling. Zhao may be a buffoon, but I never believed he was capable of this.
I love the Magister's deep, bassy voice. Not sure how he gets that effect.
A pair of youngsters warned us about the attack. I refuse to listen. I have failed you, Magister.
Don't be hard on yourself, General. I would have been just as skeptical. Tell me, who was it that issued this warning?
Extremely bassy.
Something doesn't smell right.
Well, sorry.
You never smell right. I'm referring to those kids. They know something about this. We have to find them.
Oh yeah, there's a little running gag there if you just missed it.
You sure you don't want to hang out with us?
Thanks, but I have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna try and fix my gadgets.
We've still got like 3-4 more minutes of this, by the way.
Fair enough. Just shout if you need anything.
Alright, what are you gonna be up to?
Oh, we should have plenty of things to do, especially with a new girl around.
I'm bored.
How about a movie?
Sure! Why not?
I've got to save the world. I've got to save Emily.
Not like a couple traitors like yourselves would care.
Ninja Herc. See that poster back there?
Lilac! Torque's I went down there and he's,
Calm down, what is it?
Torque turned into an alien or something.
What?
Just come with me, come on.
I probably had a bad dream.
I'm serious. Get up. Come on. Get up, get up.
All right, let me get my shoes on. Torque?
It's not what it looks like!
What are you? Give us answers, buddy.
Okay, I'll tell you. But you have to promise to keep it to yourselves.
I like how the little collectibles were still being collected by the sprites while they were doing their cutscene. Like, that's a nice touch. Like, using video game logic there.
We promise. Right, Carol?
Right. Pinky swear.
I'm from another world. Actually, I'm part of an alliance between many different worlds. We're called Chasers.
So you're an alien, then?
Pretty much, yeah.
So, why do a bunch of aliens care about our planet?
The man that wants your kingdom stone isn't from around here either. He calls himself Lord Brevin.
Lord?
Well, he didn't get that name selling cookies. He's dangerous with a capital D. Brevin is the most powerful enemy we've ever faced. Hundreds of worlds destroyed. Thousands of heroes killed or corrupted. Enormous amounts of weapon energy stolen. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. According to our scans, the Kingdom Stone has enough energy to double the size of his army. If he gets it, he'll be unstoppable. I'll try and convince your leaders of his existence, but if I can't get them to help me, if Brevin gets his hands on the Kingdom Stone, then I'll have no choice. I'll have to destroy it.
Destroy it?
You can't.
I'll only destroy it if I have no other choice. I swore to my captain on his dying breath that I would not let Brevin get that stone.
I'm sorry about your captain, but you can't destroy it. In fact, you won't even have to think about it, because I'm going to help you get it back. I don't care how dangerous it is. It's going to take a lot more than robots and aliens to slow a dragon down.
If she's gonna go for it, then I am too. If we can beat up a giant praying mantis thing together, then who knows what else we can do. I wanna come too.
I guess we could let you save Carol's life a few more times.
Hey. Yay!
So the three of you are really gonna help me stop him?
Say no more, Team Lilac's got your back. We'll talk about the name later, okay?
I'd be lying if I said I was comfortable with this, but I honestly could use your help. You all know this world better than I do.
So, it's official, right?
More or less. Welcome aboard, ladies.
Yeah! Awesome! Wonderful!
Good evening, sir. It may interest you to know that the location of the artifact has shifted.
Where?
It's moving toward a densely populated region to the east.
This could work to our advantage. Get me the king's son. Where do your duties lie, Prince?
It is my duty to protect my father's kingdom.
You would sacrifice your very life for the good of this kingdom, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And you would crush all those who threaten its safety.
We must protect it at all costs.
Exactly. The one you call Zhao has taken something very precious. Something that could put your kingdom at risk. You're not going to let him keep it, are you?
Revenge is upon us, my fellow kin. We have confirmed who is responsible for the death of our king. Zhao of Shangmu. His plans to steal our kingdom stone must be stopped. Deploy our Sky Battalion.
For some reason, that scene back there now reminds me of Mega Man X4. I wonder why.
Hey, up and at 'em! We've got adventuring to do.
Cutscenes are almost over, by the way. We've got like just under a minute left.
Oh, 5 more minutes. Ow! Good morning, Carol.
I was wondering when you'd be awake.
You can blame Carol for that. She sleeps for like half a day.
Totally worth it.
Well, anyway, I got a call from that big panda guy I told you about. He's gonna help us.
When is he coming?
Actually, we have to go meet him. He'll be waiting for us north of here.
Perfect. I fixed my radar last night so we can use it to find the meeting point.
Great! Ready, girls?
Aye, aye, Captain. To adventure!
According to the radar, we seem to be at the right location.
I think it's a little off.
Like I said, this cutscene is very long. I do apologise, like, there's not going to be a cutscene this long after this, I don't think. I wish they could pace it better.
This way!
She's got a good nose.
I'll say.
Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am General Gong of Shang-Tu.
It's an honor, General.
The Royal Magister has a proposal. We'd like you to help us get the stone back. It's in the greedy little hands of Mei Zhao in our neighbor city, Shangmu.
Why do you need our help? Don't you have soldiers and spies and stuff?
We want to try and resolve this thing peacefully if we can, so we're sending a neutral party to negotiate. Given the current state of affairs in Shuigang, they're out of the picture.
So you need us to fly to Shangmu and convince Zhao to give the stone back.
Precisely.
Let's give it a shot.
Right. I assume we'll be taking one of these planes.
Uh-huh. You do know how to fly it.
Of course I do.
Good. When you get there, head straight for the city hall.
Yes, sir.
Hope you're not afraid of heights.
I'll be okay.
The best pilot. At least we killed an enemy with it.
You just had to follow me here, didn't you?
How did you know we were...
And don't worry, this is the last scene.
You seemed pretty determined to get that stone back.
So you're the thief Lilac was talking about.
I've been called worse.
Where is it?
I've already finished the job. It's time for my brother to play his hand.
Your brother?
Prince Dale of Shuigang.
Really?
When he finds the man who murdered our father, there will be no mercy for the kingdom responsible.
We know who's responsible.
Nice try.
Will you just hold on a minute and let us explain?
What, so you could throw me off again with your lies? Thanks, but I've had enough.
Everyone, split up! We'll cut him off with a huge shopping mall over there.
Got it!
Right, finally we can play this. That cutscene I remember being very long, and I was right. This page reminds you of the China level in Sonic Unleashed. You know, I was thinking of that actually. It does seem quite similar. Just because of the Oriental theme, I guess. Oh yeah, if you wonder who Mei Zhao is, there's a statue of him right there. Was I supposed to bypass that robot? I thought you had to destroy that to get around it. Maybe not. Like, the fact that they put that right next to a transition point, I thought that may have been a mini-boss. Oh, my battery. Hang on a second, let me plug my... Didn't mean to press that. Let me plug my controller in real quick as soon as I find my USB-C. There it is. There we go. Oh, I didn't disconnect it. Oh, there we go. Also, it turns out you can press the trigger button to use your boost attack. Oh no, I guess you can go past that. Yep, the guy with the sarcastic talk. Sarcasm +1. You'll get that in a minute. Or a few minutes. You know, I actually think I like it better with the trigger button for like using your special. Little hints of Casino Night Zone as well in this. In China, I guess they do believe in good fortune and like good luck and stuff like that, so I guess that kind of fits with the theme of like a Chinese-based area. So yeah, the I'll finish that thought in a second then.
What did you call me? You think you can just walk into this conflict, don't you? Well, I have news for you. This isn't your fight!
It was the moment you brought it to our home world!
So, the Duckman couldn't keep his mouth shut. Well, I hope he realizes that he just cost you your life!
You'll have to take it first, Snake Man!
May end up dying to him.
I've had enough of your kung fu tricks.
Oh, that was close.
Prepare for annihilation!
I very nearly died there to him.
You had it coming, Snake Man!
I was very literally on my last hit. A little warning noise would be nice to give you a heads up that you're almost dying. So yeah, I bought the Indie Box for this a few years ago. Like, I used to be subscribed to Indie Box, or at least I was for like a few games that I was interested in. And Freedom Planet was one of those. And as well as the game in a nice cardboard box that has pretty nice artwork, it also gives you a bunch of other little goodies. The wallet that comes with it, I've been using on a daily basis. Like, I still use it to this day. It's kind of funny because I was in the market for a new wallet at the time anyway, because my other wallet was like wearing down quite significantly, and I was like, I need to find a wallet similar to this, but I didn't want to buy something that was like more than $20. And then I got the indie box, and then I looked at the wallet, and I was like, you know what, this is actually what I was looking for. So I was like, yeah, I'll just use that one instead. Did he just call the Lilac a bug-eyed freak? At least he's not like that guy from Star Fox. Cocky little freak! Actually, I suppose bug-eyed freak is worse than cocky little freak. 134531. I'll probably forget that. So, can you save clips in this actually? Oh, that's cool. You can. If we have any legitimately cool moments, we can save them. What was it? 153451? Fuck, I forgot already. 134531. Crap. 531. Oh, right, it doesn't work. Maybe you have to do it at a certain keyboard. Oh yeah, you've got men's and girls' bathrooms. What happens if you go into a men's bathroom? You just get kicked back out. There is one cool thing about this game which we've not seen yet. I'll talk about that when we get there. I don't know if we'll reach that point tonight, but if we do, I'll talk about it then. If not, I'll talk about it the next time when we get there. It's a little bit further into the game. I've been close to dying a couple times. Right, I'm probably going to end up dying on this fight then, because look how much health I've got left. So this is the first of the boss fights where, like I said, it's very bombastic. Oh, that's right, they give me health to help me. So that helps. I always liked in Sonic Advance 2, where you had bosses that you could run after. Hang on a second, the audio mixing continues to annoy me a little bit for streaming purposes. Like, I feel like I have to talk over the audio sometimes. As long as I keep grabbing that, I should be fine. I mean, look at what's going on the screen, like so much shit is happening right now with projectiles.
What the?
fuck, I missed it. Killed it off screen though.
We made it!
Could you even hear me talking during that fight? Because I felt like the audio for that boss fight was louder than the actual stage.
Yeah!
Oh well.
We kicked some serious tail back
I'll
there.
continue to tweak the I will continue to tweak the volume when the game asks for it, I guess. It's just a bit annoying that I have to do that.
Not so fast, Commander! If you're searching for the stone, you might want to look up. Enjoy your victory!
Stop! We gotta go after them.
Those airships would ghost us from a mile away. Remember what happened to me in the valley?
There has to be a way. What about Mayor Zhao?
It's gone! My one chance for re-election is gone! You! Over there!
He's royalty? You have to bow.
Oh!
Very good. Rise. Were you the ones who disposed of this wretched mechanical beast?
You bet we are.
Glorious! As a token of my appreciation, I offer each of you free reign over Zhao shopping paradise. With this coupon, for 5% off selected brands. Aw, what the heck? Why don't I just invite you over to dinner? My treat.
You mean a royal feast? I am pretty hungry.
What about the stone?
That scoundrel prince took it from me! I won't even be able to chase him until my ships are repaired.
Well, Mayor Zhao, we would be honored to be your guest this evening.
Follow me, then. I shall drown your sorrows in delicious chow mein.
Plus 5 glory.
Don't worry about taking turns. I'm sure you must be hungry. So have at it!
Sushi! I love sushi! Me too!
So, what's that giant head on the wall over there?
That's the pride of my collection. An ancient statue modeled after the dragons of the before time.
What's special about them compared to, you know, someone like Lilac?
Hi Peter Griffin. Does YouTube run at the same speed on phone and PC? I think it does.
What's special? Ha! Did you come from another planet or something?
Sorry.
Long ago, a magnificent creature soared across Avalis in a ball of fire. When it landed, our ancestors were so captivated by its power and beauty that they built 3 kingdoms in its honor.
Shangmu, Shangtu, and Shuigang?
Bingo! And when the cities were built, the dragon transformed into the legendary Kingdom Stone we know and love today. The same stone that was heartlessly yanked away from me.
You took it first.
Carol, manners.
Sorry.
Why did you take it? Why now?
Shangmu is on the brink of an energy crisis. With the stone in our hands, we could have solved it overnight.
Well, that worked out well.
I don't think this energy crisis of yours is an accident. I think it's deliberate, and I think we know who is responsible.
Don't bore me with your lectures. I've heard them 1,000 times from 1,000 self-righteous warriors. Unless you have something useful to say, the only thing that matters to me is how quickly I can cast you aside. I really have a lot of work to do.
You'll fail. Men like you always fail.
Dead.
Interesting theory.
Hello, sir. Have you beheaded the intruders yet?
What is it?
There is an incoming transmission from General Serpentine.
The full moon is out. not a cloud in the sky.
Don't relax just yet. Upload the scans and get back here immediately.
Of course, my lord.
Contact the crash site and tell them to refit our warp drive. I want the artifact to fit like a glove.
As you wish, sir.
We're getting off this rock.
I was thinking, when he said I want this artifact to fit like a glove, I was thinking of an Infinity War joke there. Like, you could probably make an Infinity joke out of that.
An alliance
Infinity
for
Gauntlet.
Shang-Tu. What a lovely idea. Oh, hey, Magister. Sorry about ambushing your soldiers and desecrating your temple. Let's go frolicking in the woods together with our makeup and pretty dresses.
Plus
Your
5 sarcasm.
Excellency, we're a neutral party. Send us to speak on your behalf.
If he won't listen to the greatest ruler in all of Avalis, why would he listen to a bunch of kids?
Can we try? Pretty please.
Just imagine how much people are going to love you for reuniting the three kingdoms against a common enemy. You'll be a hero.
Me? A war hero? Now that you mention it, I could use a few extra hands.
So you'll help us then?
What the heck? It's worth a shot.
Yay!
To the airship!
Nice. We get to ride in that? Oh my gosh, yes.
But of course, it's equipped with everything you'll need for your trip, including your luxurious living quarters. Good luck, my friends!
Thank you!
Did you see the picture on Discord? I don't pay attention to. I said this before. I don't really pay attention to Discord while I'm streaming. And I kinda don't want to keep going back and forth between streaming and doing that.
Just imagine it, Carol. There are other worlds out there, just like ours.
Hang on a second. Right, okay.
We should go on a space adventure someday. Don't you think that'd be so cool?
Are you kidding? It'd be the coolest thing ever.
I remember saying almost exactly the same thing.
Did you have a change of heart?
Oh, are you talking about that cloud thing? Yeah, I saw it.
Not really, no. I guess I just wasn't prepared for the sacrifices I had to make. Just gotta keep moving forward with the mission, I guess. No point in thinking about a past that can't be changed.
You're right.
How's the other girl doing?
Mila, I'm not sure. Can you go check on her, Carol?
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Well, I'm fine. You go on ahead.
How's it going? I'm making a wish. Oh, what kind of wish? Well, I really want to see my mommy and daddy again. Sounds like a good thing to wish for. We're gonna be going inside soon. You wanna come? Okay. What's going on?
Shoot! We've gotta disable those ships or we're toast!
I kinda like this level actually. It's split up into a few different ships that you have to attack. So I'm gonna start with Fire Ship. Oh no, oh no. Ah, why did I do that? Stupid mid-air jump. I couldn't cancel that once I started it. I pressed the wrong button. That's what I'm doing. Twice. Twice I died such a stupid way. I'm gonna use the trigger button, at least I know which one that is. I pressed the wrong Like, I think I pressed X, not Y, which is why I didn't do the mid-air dash. Oh well, you can ignore that, right? It didn't happen. It was all in your heads. What a humiliating way, though, to die. Have I actually died yet? I don't think I have, so there you go, there's two. There's two deaths. I don't remember what any of these elemental shields do. I think this one gives you health pickups if you pick up gems. Maybe. Oh, but there it goes. Bubble shield. Yeah, I think from now on I'm going to use the trigger button for my action things.
You just don't know when to fold, do you?
Don't you get it? Lord Brevon's the murderer!
You get it? Card pun, spade, fold. Yeah, it's not a very good joke.
Thanks for the tip. Now get off our ship before I throw you overboard.
Like that'll happen.
Oh well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Like I said, this is literally just a Sonic OC. Is he a hedgehog or is he something else? Dumb. Almost died again. Oh. I thought it was supposed to go that way. Did it checkpoint me before the fight? Yes. Fuck. Wait, what the fuck am I supposed to do then? Oh, wait, why did you not show up the last time? Why does this remind you of Sonic? It takes heavy influence from Sonic. There we go. Let me adjust the volume. There we go. I would say I don't want you to not be able to hear my voice, but I think you would rather listen to the music, in all honesty. The soundtrack in this game is quite good. Oh, I want that. Oh no! Can I go... don't tell me I missed that. There we go. That'll give me a bonus at the end of the stage. I didn't know that was a fall-through platform where it was like in the background. Wow, no iframes for that attack. Have you seen the Smash Ultimate theme, but it's orchestra and it's much better than the actual theme? I don't think so. I think we've got one more ship to deal with. And then it's the boss fight after this. It's cool that you can do these 3 ships in any order you want, but I just do it from left to right. But yeah, if you're wondering, this game released on the Switch today. It's been on PC for a couple of years. I played it back then, but I would rather have it on Switch. And it seems to run quite well on Switch as well. Oh, good thing that doesn't kill me. Not unless I have low health. Yeah, I'll probably listen to it in my spare time. Oh, I see a secret card up there. Got it. Oh hey Chud, welcome to the stream. I'll be doing some Metal Gear after this. Like I said, I'll play this for like maybe another half an hour or so and then we'll do that. Hi Speedy Kid the Hedgehog Kid, welcome to the stream. Oh, I can't jump on that, right. I heard Freedom Planet on Switch was unplayable. It seems playable to me. I haven't run into any major issues, except for the plane not showing up once in this stage, but other than that, I've not run into any major gameplay breaking issues.
You will face justice! Surrender!
Not a chance!
So, we're chosen death! How pathetic!
Ah. Boss designs are pretty cool in this game, I like them. Again, it reminds me of Gunstar Heroes a little bit, even though I've never really played that, but I have seen what it looks like. Is there any health over here? There is. Oh shit. Like, I'm almost dead, and I just used up that health. One more hit and I'm dead. Ugh. That platform moving was not a good place to stand on.
You will face justice! Surrender!
Not a chance!
So, you have chosen death! How pathetic!
Really shouldn't be standing on that platform because it moves up and down, which sometimes gets in the way. Why am I struggling to hit that one feather? I think the next one's the last one. There we go. I was so close to beating it the first time as well.
This is far from over!
Woohoo! That's how it's done.
Cyber Peacock's Revenge. Yeah, I would say that. Oh, 2 1-ups. Nice. And a flame shield. Cool. Get a little bonus area sometimes if you collect the hidden secret for it. They're all dead now. Not really.
So that's why your airships are boat-shaped.
How could Zhao do this?
He must have thought we were all he needed.
We would have been ready if he had told us. No wonder Brevon's gotten away with everything. Our leaders are too brain-dead to pay attention to anything but themselves! Never mind. I don't know.
It's alright.
How far is the closest city?
Shang-Tu is just a few miles east. The river should take us there.
We'll give that panda guy an update on our situation. The Magister might be able to help.
I hope he believes us. Things have been pretty crazy so far, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been away from your parents?
I'm not sure. It feels like a really long time.
And you've been alone in the woods ever since?
Yeah.
I hope this doesn't sound weird, but that's kind of impressive. I wouldn't survive a day without my treehouse.
Yeah, the voice acting isn't the best, I know. This game's like 2 years old at this point. Some people are better than others, but it's overall not that great.
Hey, when this is all over, how about we have a girls' night out? Just you and me!
I generally try not to put too much stake on it being like a game made by one person. Like, I think it's by one person, and then the voice acting's from a bunch of other people.
You mean a play date?
Something like that. We could try out some dresses, or maybe buy a huge plate of sushi and just pig out.
There's one guy that has an incredible voice. Yeah, that would be the villain. His voice is really fucking good.
What about Carol? Can she come too?
Good luck getting her to put a dress on.
Well, sure. I'd like that.
Great!
Look, everyone! The city!
You'll probably hear his voice because we usually get an update on him at every other level, I think. Oh no, this isn't.
My friends! How did the negotiations fare?
Prince Dale took the stone.
We need to speak to the Magister immediately.
I see. Very well then. He deserves to know.
A thousand good greetings to you, Magister.
I like the Magister's voice as well, actually.
It's my understanding that Shui Gong is now in possession of the Kingdom Stone.
Not exactly, Your Greatness. Someone else has it.
Explain.
It's been taken by a warlord named Brevin. He has been manipulating the three kingdoms into waging war.
And you have proof of this?
This is a fragment of one of Brevin's machines. Have your scientists examine it. You'll find that its mineral composition doesn't match anything that's built on your world.
Wait! Don't touch it! This theory you have of a man from another world sounds highly suspicious, at best. If you will allow me to explain, Magister, I have a different theory in mind.
Proceed.
This is nothing but an attempt from Mayor Zhao to cover up the atrocities he committed against our kingdom's stone. He must have offered you a generous reward to come here and make up this ridiculous story. After all, you can't resist money, Sasha Lilac and Carol T.
And you know our names because...
You were quite the fortune teller yesterday, so I couldn't resist doing a little background check. Not only have the two of you been stealing crystal shards, you've been working for the same group that claimed responsibility for the stone's theft, the Red Scarves.
Hey, look, Lilac, it's our identical twin sisters.
They're criminals and spies, Your Excellency.
Is this true?
We were just...
Wait, Magister, we're no longer members of the Scarves. It was a long time ago. We did what we had to survive.
Detain them until further notice. Make sure the commander and his evidence are properly quarantined.
Hey, easy!
Magister, please! We don't have time for this!
You're right. Take them away immediately.
Examine the fragment! Examine it!
That stupid panda girl.
Come closer. We can't let the guards hear us. Now, let's try and figure this out. We gotta bust out of here. But we can't leave without Torque.
You got any bright ideas, Miss Hero Pants?
It's not gonna be easy. He's been quarantined.
What if we bribe the guards?
Carol? We don't have any of our belongings.
Ooh, I'll pretend I have to pee really bad, and then when they open the gate, we'll make a break for it!
I told you, we can't leave without Torque.
All right. Oh, I got it now! First we'll both switch clothes, and then I'll switch with Mila. And then when they... This way!
Huh?
I can dig through here! Well, that makes it easy. Let's go!
Actually, only one of us should go. We don't want the guards to suspect anything.
I'll go! For the team!
The sooner you find Torque, the sooner we can get out of here.
Oh yeah, here we go.
It has come to my attention that there are still chasers among us. We must neutralize them.
Sha! I'll get you, Commander!
Also, that robot thing that's doing the projector kinda reminds me of GLaDOS.
According to our intelligence reports, direct infiltration of the city will be impossible without exposing our operations.
As soon as they leave, I want them dragged to our remote base. Do whatever it takes to bring them under our control.
That's not the voice you were thinking of? Yeah, well okay then. It's still a good voice, like you said. Might be the Magister you're thinking of then. Can't think of that many other voices that are that good.
Nice try.
Well, there goes that plan. I'm sorry.
Wait! Tell the Magister, I want to confess.
Oh, you're talking about Dust? Right, okay. I think Dust for Switch is coming out tomorrow actually, but I'm going to pre-order the physical edition of it, so I won't be playing it until I get the physical copy, which won't be halfway into September.
What?
Very well. It's okay. I have an idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he did a voice in this game. You could look it up, I guess.
So Torque has nothing to do with this. We forced him to help us against his will.
I see. Since you have displayed integrity in revealing this farce, I will release your friend. But this does not change your own fate. You and your companions have lied to us, and in doing so have wasted our time and resources. You will remain imprisoned until I deem otherwise.
If I may make one last request, I want to say goodbye to him and apologize for the trouble I've caused.
Very well. Make it quick.
I don't know what to say. We needed Shang-Tu's support.
I know, but we can't do anything while we're all sitting behind bars. We need more evidence.
But what about you guys?
We'll catch up with you. Busting out of here will be a piece of crab cake.
Aw, yeah!
Right, so I'm going to make this the last level for tonight, and then we'll do some Metal Gear after this, because we are approaching the 2-hour mark. I would have played it for a bit longer, but since I was going to play it with Chod here, we can start early-ish. Just want to do one more level to round it out to 2 hours. I see some help down there. The game doesn't skimp on the extra lives, I've noticed. some much needed health there. Yeah, you can see the health bar, it's at the top corner. Have you seen Gravity Falls? I've not, but that's one of those shows that I need to check out. Because I've heard nothing but good things of it. So that was an easy card. Good thing the game gives you invincibility right before you come to this part. Yeah, I heard the show wasn't that long, but I think they actually told their story that they wanted to, instead of being like cancelled before the story came to a conclusion. But yeah, I'm going to watch that show because I want to see what the story is, and I don't want to be spoiled on that kind of stuff. So I think I'll put that on my to-do list, and I'll probably check that out soon. Because I recently just got off of watching DuckTales, which was also like a Disney thing, like the new DuckTales. And if you've been following my streams, you know I've got nothing but good things to say about how they handled the reboot. I wonder if there's a secret up there. A secret collector's cards. Yep. Oh yeah, Chod, when you said that you heard this game was unplayable on Switch, are you sure you're not talking about the Wii U version? Because I think the Wii U version, when it first came out, had a bunch of game crashing issues. I've not experienced anything like that on the Switch, and I've been playing this for like 2 hours. Seems whatever problems were on the Wii U port, they fixed up for this one.
You betrayed the law.
Oh yeah, she creates shields as well. Crap. Shit. Speed swimming. So much for using that shield against this mini-boss. There we go. I'm noticing that a lot of these bosses and mini-bosses are coming close to killing me. Like, I'm playing this on normal difficulty. You went to college for the first time today? How did that go? Up. Oh, I'm nearly dead again. Noticing that's happening a lot. I'm noticing the cards aren't in numerical order. Like the one I picked up a minute ago was like 60, that was 58. Freeze. But you told me to freeze. Alright, unfreeze. Let's make sure I get all that health. Oh, torque's been taken away.
I've got you now. You bug-eyed freak.
Yeah, he is saying bug-eyed freak. So this is like, what, the third time we fought this guy now? Melee coming in to help as well. Bastard, that was my kill. Oh, no victory theme? Okay then.
What do we do? Lilac?
I don't know! Don't know.
Maybe we're not cut out for this. We should go home.
So that's it? We just leave and let Torque die?
What are we supposed to do? I like Torque, but this is so much bigger than us. We're just kids.
That doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything? Look at what they did to me! To us! Sometimes I feel like you're trying to get us killed.
I've noticed that the microphone quality for Carol is a little bit less than the other characters.
How can you say that? I put myself out there on the front line so you don't have to!
Yeah, and I always have to bail you out.
What's the problem with that? We're helping each other do the right thing.
But I don't want to do the right thing. I just want to spend time with my best friend. If the only way I can do that is by risking my life, maybe we shouldn't be friends anymore.
Carol.
Don't. Just don't. I'm done.
It's okay. I'm going after him. Alone.
Let me come with you.
No. Carol's right. Friends shouldn't let each other get hurt. You should stay behind with her. Mila, stay here.
I won't leave you.
Stay!
Right, so I think that's a good place to stop, so we will continue this the next time. So I think we unlocked Mila to play as. Let me just double check. Yeah, we've got Mila now, so I think there's a total of 5 playable characters, so we've got 2 more to unlock. I'm not sure how far into the story we are. I think we're like maybe 30-40% through the story so far, so it's going to take at least 1 more session to get through this. So yeah. It's good to come back to this after like 2-3 years at this point. I think it came out like more than 3 years ago on Steam. But yeah, good to see that it's on Switch and good to see that it's not broken on launch.